For this edition of Viewer Levels, as we await the first submissions, we are going to look at something from the personal queue, beginning with Rockin' Wonky Coaster by Palm Panic. This is from a few weeks ago, end of March. Buckle up for this wild coaster. Track pieces seem to be missing, though. So, about 5%. Should be done with this fairly quickly. Let's see. And have that very auspicious sounding Super Mario Kart theme right off the bat. Not exactly a race against time, but oh. A little bouncier than your standard coaster level. Wahoza, welcome to the stream. You are going to be first today. And I look forward to your dev block disaster. Once we are through this Wiggler coaster disaster. Oop. Take some adjustment to get back into some of the Mario Maker mechanics. There's some very subtle differences. Oh, okay. You have to leave now, or... That's fine. I'll be running for quite a while. I just started, so if you need to come back afterwards, I will still be here. Anyway, as I was in the middle of saying, I had been playing a fair bit of Super Mario World again lately, and one of the many mechanical differences I had totally forgotten was that you can't actually clip through pokies in that game when you are still on your invincibility frames. Kind of a big surprise after damage boosting through so many of them in Maker 2. Where was the key door? Here was the key door. Okay. And there's a checkpoint. Oh, missing that mushroom. Go under? Yep, we'll go under. Okay. DI Progan. Thanks for submitting. You will be first right after this one. We just started up, and this is just our warm-up for today. So, in a few minutes, we will look at Blaster Train. Get all those train levels going and to start the day off right. As here in Mario Maker, public transportation is still operational. Okay, point 2. Oh. Probably bigger risk than we needed to take there. Not being very thorough with collecting the coins, but the placements entice you to vary up the jumping a little bit here and there. Or really just stand in decent positions. Okay, saw that coming. Almost. To estimate a lot of distances on the fly here, just to see if you can actually get enough height. Now, I wonder if I can do that safely as Super Mario, get that 30 coin there, because that's twice I bumped into it now. Of course, we have another mushroom waiting for us here, and that solves a number of issues. I would assume that those power-ups are just mushrooms all the time and not progressive, given that something like the flower or the cape would just totally break this level. Okay, all the way down. And under. Wow. Oh, look at that. Was lulled into a false sense of security. Voice like Marge Simpson. Thank you for your submission of Nightmare House. Yeah, that was one pretty big oof. And we were doing so well. Yep, that's a mushroom. Okay, on we go. Camera definitely takes a bit of a dip in that spot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's a miss. That's okay, we can make it to the first mushroom pretty safely, I think. That 30 coin there was totally baiting us. Okay. Yep, there's the dip in the camera. Just the one spot there where visibility is challenging. That guy there pokes up really high as well. But the mushroom placement there seems to... There's a bit of a safety net. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Just gotta hug the wall all the way to the right. And I wish there were a bit more of a safety platform down there, but... That was a fairly exciting finish. Emperor Lucifer, welcome back. I did see on your list earlier that you had something new this week, so maybe we'll take a look at that. But let's begin to queue properly with DI Program. JJQ Y46 X 2 G. Okay, Blaster Train. This one from August. Lead the Bullet Blaster and Snake Train through the level Choo Choo. So 10-minute record on this, but from a very small sample size of only 6 clears. We'll see how we do. And Elisa Milano, welcome to the stream. Okay. So we see already that the blaster kind of leads the train like that. And then has a bit of a drop-off. Okay, let's see. Ah, that's on a track, yeah. Let's see if we understand this. This thing wants to go down and then up. Okay. Alright. Not sure we actually understood what to do, but... Oh, I see. No, you're supposed to escort the blaster all the way. Well, we'll see it anyway. It actually does kind of signal that right from the beginning of the level that you're supposed to do it. In the tutorial screen, it shows you how the snake block pushes the blaster and creates an ending platform. First time through the main segment of the level, that was not totally clear to me, but I think now we've seen the mechanic. I don't know how it works. So we need to escort the blaster, right? So we should probably push it onto the platform first, and then send the platform forward. Okay, that was a bad move. So... Mario Man fan, welcome. I look forward to Mario Maker All-Stars. Yeah, I feel like something like a... Oh, maybe that is a reset. Okay. I was thinking that something like a reset would have been very useful. Now, you see that later on in the level there is an on-off switch, right? And so the on-off would toggle this, and you see a second pipe up there. So I wonder if hitting the on-off switch later allows you to access a reset pipe near the end, because I was thinking a reset would be very useful for circumstances like that when you just drop it off right at the start. Yeah, it is a very cool idea once you know what you are supposed to do. And it does tell you, like that. I don't think that's unfair or anything. Whoa, no. That is again. It may be that the second pipe up there is just a similar reset setup for a segment that comes after this. But we don't know yet. I did that early again. Okay. Yeah, I see where low clear percentage is coming from. It's not because it's mechanically hard or likely to kill you. It's more that there are a lot of failure points where you have to recognize that you should SD. Okay, so we will let this receive a push first. Now... Okay, so we want to drop the POW, soft drop it, so that is correctly pushed across and up. There we go. There we go. And then now we hit the on-off to make sure this gets pushed across. Okay. And on platform... Oh, we are late. Okay. Nearly got it. Actually, now that I've understood the concept, it's not tough. A lot of it is just reading ahead and doing it. I mean, as with levels that are based on clear conditions, it is a good thing for a level like this, I think, that even if you do fail the condition that you need, you are still able to look ahead later in the level and practice a bit and basically understand what's going on. And you can see here with a little turnaround time like that, this level is actually very generous about timing, at least so far in this first segment. That I don't really feel like I'm in a rush to get the next setup of the pathway laid out. In fact, I'm mostly failing to trying to do this too fast. Now this is just the first segment, of course. The later segments might be different. That's going to drop and take us through the pipe. I probably should have hit those coins because that might have been a hidden block. Okay, so now we need to hit the P-switch to create a platform. And then we need to unblock these. And then lead this a bit. Get rid of that. Okay, timing there definitely felt maybe a little bit trickier, but... Now, not clear on where this is going. Oh, I see. I needed to hit the on-off and then drop these guys beforehand. I just took too long to read what that setup was doing, but now it's clear to me. Also, I like the coin there, the first coin that kind of gives you the recommended timing for hitting the P-switch. That's fairly useful because when you see a setup like this, that's one of the first things you wonder. Is how much time do you need to buy on P-switch, you know? Okay, that feels pretty good now. So we need to figure out an appropriate timing to hit this. Drop this. Oh, now what? Okay, so that's fine. This segment just allows us to push onwards. We'll just follow this. Looks like we'll just need to race this down. Whoop. No, we need to lower the bomb, so the bomb would be out of range. That's okay, let's just look ahead and practice. Here it looks like you just send these up to raise the track. But the conveyor belt is going to make some of the timing tricky. Then I need to go back up. Okay. Okay. We understand this. I can definitely see what some of the trickier spots with the execution are going to be, but we will deal with that as we get to it. Get rid of that guy nice and early. Yeah, so the level actually gives you plenty of time in spots like that to do things correctly. Okay. I wonder about that pipe down there. Blue pipe with a 10 coin setup. I guess that must be a reset pipe, in fact. Yeah, and actually that is kind of a midpoint reset because we know that we are given a new blaster when we reach that segment. Retry. Okay, so we don't get to go through the same pipe. We do need to drop much earlier. Oh, no. In this spot. Okay, no, that's a nice reset location. I like that. Yeah, nice little self-made checkpoint gate. Okay. Oh, no, we should not have done that. That was actually kind of a puzzle interaction. Yeah. Let's hit the reset again. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the analysis. I mean, when it comes to things like puzzle solutions, I do like to talk my way through the level and kind of work out what I'm thinking, because I think if you are a level designer who is making puzzles, that's mostly what you want to see, right? Like, you mostly want to think about, oh no, too late. You mostly want to see how people are thinking about the puzzle and whether they are reading the clues properly, and so I think that may generally be useful. So yeah, for something with such a low clear rate, like, this feels really reasonable so far. I think, you know, I can see why there's a 10-minute time on it, just from the many different things that you can fail that take a long time to recover. But... oh no, that's a miss. Big miss. But mechanically, it's not hard. At least up to this point so far. Actually very relaxed. Okay. Bop that guy on the head. And... yep, I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so we'll clear these guys out of the way. Yeah, so we have this... yeah, we actually are moving the same blaster as before. A little mistaken earlier, but you do see, of course, how the midpoint is set up from the new blaster that drops in when you take the reset pipe. Yeah. That bit is a little bit tricky here, you know, when the conveyor belt just kind of slings you forward. Okay. Now here's something that's an actual platforming obstacle, so you deal with some of the chomp RNG. I do not act as a POW block, and I should have known that, actually. I just had to react to the fact that you needed to use the helmet to defend against the icicle. Rim, thank you for the submission of But I'm Allergic to Flowers. How did we mess that up? Oh no, I hit the platform too early. Okay, yeah. I was looking over in chat. Okay, let's actually pay attention this time. Ride this out. Drop in ahead. Yeah, that's one thing that you have to be careful about with timing on this level is knowing when you need to get ahead of the blaster instead of staying behind. It's very easy to just get in the habit of trying to ride the train from the back. Just because you have more space. But that's part of the trick to this level, right? Like, sometimes you need to be ahead, sometimes you need to be behind, and you just need to be able to spot that in the moment. Okay. We know we have to be pretty quick about the second one here. And then gotta watch our step with the little slingshot interaction here. No, we did not want to drop that. Okay, that was my mistake. We needed to follow it from behind. Okay, let's reset. Okay. So let's drop some bombs. And then we have to tail the track from behind. Nope. Yeah, probably unsafe to do it from back there above the belt. In fact, I should have done it the same way as I did the first time. Yeah, I like that little switch interaction there with the Thwomp. Nice. Also takes care of this stump. Okay. And we are back here. All right. Whoa, okay, that felt close. There we go. Oh, no, too close. But let's see what's ahead. Okay, so you need to get rid of that guy first. And then drop in here. Okay. I see. I think we're probably pretty far from the reset point at this point. So it is possible, as you can see with the donut block drop to the right side of the chomps, it is possible to take a reset from there. But that's okay. Like, this first part is not too challenging. Mario Man Fan 24, you'll be gone for 20 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. You're about 3rd or 4th in queue. I think you should be back in time. And thank you for telling me that you are going to be stepping out for a bit, because sometimes when I expect people to come back, I'll just bump them back one spot if they're not here. Hey, Woomy. It's going all right. Been a pretty interesting start so far. Okay, let's get rid of this guy again. Yeah, I'm not totally caught up in a chat. There was a while when I was kind of focusing on getting the timings down on this level, so thank you all of those who have submitted so far, if I didn't acknowledge you earlier. Okay. And again, we will take these blocks after the blaster is through. Try to not hit the chumps in the face. Okay, leave a bit of room there. Need to get on quickly. Will this go fast enough? We'll see. And yes, it will. We are through to possibly part 3, yes, okay. And this is going to be reset pipe again. So we will need to drop first and then push. Let's see here. I don't see why we want to deal with that guy. I don't think we... Oh. Okay. Maybe we do need to reset. Unfortunately, this is a bit hazardous. Let's look ahead. Yeah, there was a coin indicator there telling you that I should have dropped the stump, and because I wanted the stump to be pushed ahead of the blaster, the stump drops first, the blaster drops on top of the stump and keeps getting pushed. Okay. Let's look ahead anyway. We don't know where the snake track is going, so we can only figure out so much. But, yeah, no, actually this allows us to reset, so that's fine. Not Redragon. Thank you for the submission of A Quiet Day in the Forest. Okay, so yeah, drop the blaster and then drop the Goomrat pretty much immediately. Nope, we don't want to set the track off yet. Yeah, blaster first. Drop that in front. Okay, there we go. Whoops, we squashed that. Let's just reset from this checkpoint. Your brain explodes. Okay. Mine's doing alright. Nope, too late, too late. Okay. Which seems to be breaking right now. Let me just take a look. One second, are you folks still able to watch me fine? Because I don't see any network issues on my side at the moment. Okay, it's good. I'll continue then. Let me know if there are any issues, and that of course includes audio, because I know that sometimes audio bugs out on the stream. Okay, all good. Yep, thank you for 3D World Adventure speedy start. Yeah, don't worry about a viewer count. I mean, I know you folks are here in chat and you're telling me that you can watch, so... Twitch sometimes takes a while to update that data because it sort of samples it once every... I don't know, once every time interval, like once every minute or something, so... The viewer count and the chat indicator are not always up to date. Anyhow, if there is something that was reset on the server side. Wahosa, welcome back. Yeah, so I'm not concerned about the viewer count if that's the bug that's at issue here. Alright, so let's... Okay. Oh, I see. No, it's a matter of timing. We needed the Goomrat to walk right first. Like, we can't have it just being pushed next to the blaster. We actually need it to lead the target a bit so it doesn't get squashed. Let's reset this and see. Yeah. Yeah, well, Hosa, in the time that you were gone, you are now pretty far back, so like we probably won't get to you within 20 minutes, but if you are still in queue and able to return later today, maybe we can still get to you then. Okay, so we need the Goomrat to be walking right the whole time. He can't be walking left, and he can't be squeezed against the blaster. So let's see what we can do with this. And that's not how to do it. Sploosh, yeah. Yeah, if it's just a viewer count that's bugged, I would not worry about it. No, that's wrong. Okay, you need the Goomrat to walk right ahead, but then how do I hit that platform first? That's the issue that I'm dealing with here. One thing that I could do is I could set the track off first, drop the Goomrat in front, and then drop the blaster on top of the track. But I actually am not sure about the track pattern, so I don't know if that will be carried, because it looked like it needed to be pushed. But you know what, let's actually do that that way. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, let's figure this out again. No. Now, we need to figure out whether it's on top or if it needs to get pushed. But the thing is, if the two of them get pushed together, that's not going to do it, right? So what we can do is we can set this off, we can drop this, then we can drop this guy. No, too late. Let's get ahead and read this again so we know what we're doing. As the thing that I'm not really watching carefully, I think, is how the green track behaves once you get to the door. No. No, you actually do need it to be pushed. You can't lay it on top because the blaster is not carried when it's on top. It is just dropped directly, so I do need to do this first. Maybe drop it second, and then get on the blaster again for safety. That was the right idea, but I needed the Goomrat to walk ahead first and give it a little bit more time. But I think that is the right answer. The platforming is a little bit tight because of the on-off blocks there, but like very tricky timing. So we let this guy walk to the right. Now we push. Here we go. Yeah, Annalise Milano, hopefully you can catch me at another point. Oh, he walks back. What is that? Okay, no, that was the issue all along, is that the Goomrat does not actually get pushed. Okay, we need to rethink this, because the issue is that the Goomrat actually only walks to the end of the platform. And we don't have a way to... Oh, no, I see. What I need to do is drop the blaster on top of the Chomp. No, I don't. I need to drop the Goomrat on top of the blaster. Because the Goomrat's going to stay, so it's just a kind of throwing accuracy thing. Okay, no, I get it. So, Nochi Anand, what we are trying to do is, this entire level is about using the green block tracks to escort the blasters, because the blasters will create openings to let you get into doors and pipes. So right now, the solution is I'm going to put the Chomp Stump on top of the blaster. That's how we'll do it. So basically our timing was poor. There we go. That's not going to be the answer. Okay, so we know a 4-stack is not going to go through. Let's look ahead at this. Because clearly we're not doing something right. We know a 3-stack is going to get through, a 4-stack will not. Like a 4-stack will need to go in front... No, that's only 3 high. Okay. So yeah, eventually, like, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get ourselves a platform that will allow us to go through this door, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Alex. Welcome back. And... yeah. One moment. I'm going to increase the cap on the queue. I usually set a pretty low cap because, you know, once people are 10th in queue or something, it's much more difficult to guarantee they'll get in. So I'm just going to increase the list for a little bit at least. So just give me one moment while I manage this. And raise it to 15. The reason that I keep a very low cap on the queue is because I don't want people at the end to just stick around and never get played. Try to murder the Goomrat. I think that might be wise. So, what is up with that track that is directly... Oh no, that's just to drop the Chomp Stump, I think. Yeah, that's just a mechanism to get the Chomp Stump set up. Alright, so we'll need to figure out some way to probably kill the Goomrat so we can build a 3-stack. Maybe like if we kind of slide down towards on the side or something. Let's... nope, that's wrong. Okay. That's also going to be wrong because of the way the Goomrat turns around. So this is a mistake what we had been making so far. Now, why didn't that work earlier? Oh no, because earlier the Goomrat walked and walked back. Okay. Clearly not quite working for us. Bring both with you. Yeah, I'm trying to. I actually kind of feel like the Goomrat needs to be on the left. Like, but then we need to figure out how to make enough space to do that. Like, maybe get the Goomrat on the left side. Okay, no. If we are able to slide down... Because what I want to do is I want to get the Goomrat between the snake block and the blaster. Right? Like, I want the blaster to be on the right side. And you see the coin indicators there. 1 coin for the Goomrat, 2 coins for the blaster. So the question is, how do I do that? Alex, on top of the cannon is not going to work because there is a kind of 3 high gap ahead. And so that actually knocks out one of them if you try to do it that way. Okay. Actually, no. That is closer. Well, still not sure about where that snake block is supposed to take us, though. Run off the cannon. Yeah, the on-off blocks there that are kind of dangling may make that a bit complicated. On the other hand, why don't I just take the Goomrat through? Okay, no. So we know that the blaster is actually sitting on a safe spot like that. There is a platform one tile below the lava. We have been able to confirm that. We know that the Goomrat is going to die in lava, so it can't be on the bottom stack. Actually, no. You know what? You know what will work? So the blaster naturally slides off the green snake block. The Goomrat will not. The Goomrat will actually walk back and forth on the green snake block. So we drop the blaster in front. We trigger this. We drop the Goomrat on the snake block. Let's try that. Try that. Now what do we do? That seemed like it was supposed to do something. Unless the snake block is supposed to go further? I don't know. It seems like it just naturally drops in that position, but it may be because it's running into an obstacle, so let's reset this and find out. Now the answer is to enter the decor pipe. Huh. Well. Reset this. Because the idea is that we want to get to the door, right? Maybe the coin idea is right, huh? The coin idea, okay. Yeah, where we drop the Goomrat first, and then... I don't know, that's not going to give me enough space. I think we need to see what the green track actually does when it's not obstructed, like where it ends. And where it pushes. Because this is a... Okay, so it's supposed to push all the way here before it disappears. Do what you just did and trigger a snake again. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. No, wait. Let's reset this. Okay, we will drop the blaster first. We'll push this. Drop this guy on top. Okay, and then we loop. We have to reset not the pipe, but the path. Not exactly sure what you mean. But let's say we shove that guy out of the way, right? And then what happens here? We move this, and we know that it pushes one spot further to the right. And that's not going to do much for us. Interesting. It does reset the snake, and I actually think that resetting the snake might be part of this solution now that I look at it, but I'm not sure how. Like... Oh, maybe you just need a snake to take one of them, and then you loop back around and you use the snake to take the other one? So the stream is working, right? Okay, good. Yeah, you know what? Let's reset that and try again. So for the interest of time, I may actually need a hint for this one. But let's try out one of our solutions first. Yeah, because we know that there is a reset now. So we take out the... Whoops. We want to push the Goomrat first, right? We want to push it. And... then we can push the blaster. Yes. Yes. So, we're going to go back. now we... Yeah, hence the 1 coin and 2 coin. That does tell you the order. Does this get us far enough, though, to do anything? Yes, it does. Okay, boss time. Success, we did it. Okay, no, we need to blow up this guy. That was too slow. That was too slow. No. Can we reset in this segment? I don't know. But let's see this segment and see what's ahead of us. Yeah, it looks like this whole segment will be just about blowing up the bombs well in advance. Okay. No hint needed. Yep. Yeah, it's very rare that I'll ask for a hint, but I just know there are tons of people in queue, and I didn't want people to get too antsy, but it looks like we do in fact have this. So, I appreciate getting the opportunity to actually solve this, but... I mean, like, the 1 coin and 2 coin stacks here do feel pretty good as hints. Is that the whole time I was thinking of the runaround as being a path back to the reset door, and not thinking about how it would give me another shot at the green track. And so that was kind of staring at me the whole time. Okay, stand on the edge. Yeah. It's okay, I'm glad we made it through without the hint. So. No. We are way too slow on that. Also notice the on-off switches here. That does something. I think it dropped the munchers. But... no, we gotta reset this. Yeah, so those of you in queue, thank you for your patience with this segment. We did take a while to figure that out, but we're close enough that we will finish this. So, assuming that we know how to actually fire some shots with Yoshi. It froze? I think, is Twitch just generally acting up? Because I don't see any issues on my end. Yeah, it might be Twitch is generally having problems today. Oh, no. Okay, there's some video dropping, but it's good again? Okay, yeah. Big brain group indeed. Yeah, because I know a number of you waiting with your own levels have submitted me very puzzly levels in the past, and so hopefully this was entertaining to figure out from the back seat. Sound bug? WTF sound LQG? Connection issues. Okay, I'm not seeing it on my side, but let me just check one or two things. All right, I'm just going to see if Twitch is reporting anything on my side. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, looks like there was... Yeah, it might have been spotty for about 20 seconds earlier, but that's all we've seen so far. It should still be working. Yeah, it might just be a bit of a connection hiccup, but... Hopefully, we can get that resolved. No, we have to stop missing. Yeah, I don't think it's a local thing. I think it is just Twitch in general. Maybe being a little bit finicky today. Now, I know I've been on this one for about over half an hour now, but we're close enough to the finish that I do want to finish after solving all of the puzzly stuff. So, hope you folks don't mind. I will try not to blow too much time on deaths in segments we already know. Gotta go? Okay. That's fine, Wahosa. If you want to ! leave, that'll make it a little easier on our end to manage the queue, but I hope you manage to catch us afterwards. Check in after your film. We might still be running. And if I don't see you today, hopefully I'll catch your level at another point. Okay. Let's blow this one up nice and early. Yeah, too slow. Did not read that properly. I see a down arrow. I wonder if that was just a drop indicator or a reset pipe or something else. Oh, okay, I see. So that's a delivery system, but then that's a reset door. So that's good. We don't need to take a death after all if we make it to the end. Now, I assume it's vines inside these blocks. Oh no. Oops. To force them all to reset if you do go through the door again. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, I'm going to try not to waste time on that. Yeah, we're reasonably close. I just need to not get impatient with it. I mean, we still need to read the exact pattern that we need with Yoshi, but those are kind of execution and timing mistakes we're making right now. So, I would like to get all the way to the end of this. And yeah, we will be streaming for a while yet, so if you are in queue already, no need to worry about being played. We'll get to you. Okay. Let's just take the reset. And maybe let's not. Okay. Hey, glad you enjoyed the emote. And yeah, this is Progan's level. Oh, mistake. Killing all the bombs and dropping the platforms. Yeah, we were just being slow when we were seeing that for the first time. But we have the puzzle stuff sorted out, so... The clear time is going to be embarrassing, but the world record is something like 10 minutes, so I don't feel too bad about it. Okay, let's actually be quick. No, we lost Yoshi, okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's not your kind of level, that's fine. I hope it is more fun to watch than it is to play then if you are not really into solving this kind of thing. I happen to like them. I find that there are a lot of really good puzzle mechanics that don't get enough use in standard levels, like that, you know, you see troll levels show off all kinds of really interesting tech all the time, and I always think, you know, it would be really nice to see some of that in something that's not a troll level, where you really have to understand how the different moving parts in the maker come together. And so I actually do appreciate levels like this. And oh, no, that's a miss. Big miss. Okay. Yeah, I definitely know the feeling of, you know, being queued up and waiting for your level to get played in. You don't want to sit through something that takes too long if you already know the solution. Like, I totally understand that. But with a level like this, at least once we figure it out, it's very quick to execute. Like, this part, now that we know what we're supposed to do, like, it's not hard to do consistently. I'm not dying to bad jumps that much. You have to walk very carefully on that door. Okay, so we just need to not die on the very last bomb this time. Get everything cleared out in time. Yeah, this is actually much more relaxed than I was taking it earlier. Okay. Okay, no, that's way too slow, though. We need to clear that out far in advance so we can hit the upper bomb. Alex, the issue is that killing Bowser is really not the objective here. The objective is to get the blaster below the key door. At least from what I can see. Like, Bowser's going to get smushed, but you also need access to the key door afterwards. So you actually do, from what I was seeing, you actually do need to execute the mechanics of the level that is designed. No GNN, I don't know much about anime, to be honest. Like, I know some Japanese cinema, you know, the usual stuff like Miyazaki and Satoshi Kon and so on, but like actual anime series I don't know much about, unfortunately. I have had some people send me some anime music levels before, and I liked the music. How did I lose the blaster there? I didn't even see that. Whoa. Okay, let's just reset. We needed Yoshi, so... yeah. Yeah, I do need to use the Yoshi Fire way more. I agree with that. Because I've been trying to hit those blocks from the bottom, and that's actually not necessary. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I do know this is taking a while, and that part should not be hard. But, so, okay, let's pay attention and actually do this. Oh. Okay. Let's try to get ahead and build some pace. And actually dodge a bit more accurately, too. Okay. Okay, this should work now. We were too slow again. That's okay, we'll reset. Yeah, it looks like Bowser's supposed to get smushed, and then you get an opportunity to climb on top of the blaster. That's how it works. Come on, bomb, go, go, go. Okay. Actually, it looks like you didn't have vines in the right segment, so let's just, are you kidding? Okay. And, that scared me for a moment. Okay, thank you very much for that level. Great puzzle interaction. Thank you to the rest of you for patiently waiting through that. I know a lot of you are itching to get played. Thank you for all the GGs. 40-minute clear time. But yeah, really interesting idea. I mean, of course, you kind of have to play ball with the level and understand what it's telling you right from the start, and I can see why there is a really low clear rate from people who look at this and just don't get it. Very satisfying to figure out every segment, though, and also pretty gentle to execute the solutions once you found them. Alex, you of all people should definitely not be complaining about 40 minutes, given the treatment that we put your level through the other day. But, voice like Marge Simpson, thank you so much for waiting. Oh, and thank you for the cheers. Yeah, it's really too bad that we don't have the bookmark site that we did for Mario Maker 1, because on the bookmark site back then, what you could do was you could see all of the clear rates and clear times on levels kind of publicly exposed on the web, right? And luckily, this one takes about 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. I believe you. Clear check time, 30 seconds. I mean, that is pretty clear. Yep. 31 seconds, okay. But yeah, no, as I was saying about the... Oh my goodness. Mario Maker 1 bookmark site. Like, the nice thing about having clear times available is that, like, theoretically you could just prioritize levels that, you know, actually take 30 seconds. Like, this one doesn't actually take 30 seconds for first clear, but... So, we have a choice of paths. Let's find one that works. Nope. Times 20,000 attempts. Well, given that in about 20,000 attempts nobody has actually cleared this, it looks like one of those where you just kind of need to know what the pattern should be. But the thing is, you kind of need to pick the correct path right from the start. So, I mean, you know, realistically, we're probably not going to beat this, but the flag is right there. The flag is very visible on the screen. So, you know, we have all the information we need. that information is probably not going to help us. One tile gap is not going to do the trick with munchers. Bottom path is not viable. Actually, given the muncher and trampoline placements on the right side of the flag, yeah. It's going to have to be this segment. Unless there's some way to drop in from the right side, which there may be. We're not far enough to scroll past the flag yet. And actually, we know that there's never much space past the flag anyway, just because of the way Mario Maker is set up. I kind of suspect, because we don't really have any way to jump around through this segment, that it is going to be going right and wrapping around the right side. So for example, all paths are doable, you say. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, it looks like with the muncher segment that, like, you would need to come back here with Yoshi or something, right? Like, you would need some kind of hidden Yoshi. Unless you're just extremely, like, pixel perfect, which I am not. Like, you would need to be absolutely perfect there. You know, at least I'm not the person who had to clear check this thing. Although I guess it only did take you 30 seconds. All paths are doable, eh? Okay, so... I mean, here we see a route that is on top of the upper level if we can jump precisely, get from one vine to the next. Or maybe like fall in and twirl or something. Like that, like fall in and twirl. That was bad timing, of course. We needed slightly different timing on that. Okay. Nope. But yeah, Alex, that's a good observation about the death counters, that you just see them drop off before anybody ever gets to the right side of the screen. Actually, not even the right side of the screen, like past the first third of the screen. You don't really see any death counters there. So, I think if we manage to get past 1/3 of the screen, we will consider that a major accomplishment. First clear of 1/3 of the level. Or something. If I time that out such that... Like, what I'm trying to do is we know that we can do a drop and twirl to get to the second vine. And if our timing is good, we can do it, like, right now. And maybe make it not quite over, but I don't know. Interesting that this path is supposedly doable. You're gonna have to be pretty accurate, though, just to get over the last jump, or really any jump. Yeah, Nokia and I have kind of resigned myself to thinking that... I mean, we're not going to clear this, but let's see if we can at least crack something about it, you know? Like here it just looks like you do need to find just a very perfect timing that allows you to run right through. Like, you can't really let up on the scroll because of the double speed conveyor belts. And if you're holding right when you're pushed back, you just fall right into the spike, so... I mean, it looks like the least dangerous path, but is also probably the most timing dependent to do. Like, it looks like you just need something extremely exact. Yeah. So this one here, you just need, like, to fall very exactly, and I doubt I can do that 10 times. I really don't think I can, but... Curbs has tried it, okay, yeah. I only really know Curbs from, like, the, like, I know he's got a bunch of the Ninja records, but I haven't watched their stream very actively, just because, you know, I've found, as I've said to some people here before, that once I started streaming Mario Maker, I had much less time to actually watch it. But all routes actually doable, yeah. Like, Voice Like Marge Simpson, I don't know if you have a recording setup of your own. Obviously, you know, you want to see people kind of do this and figure it out themselves before you post any kind of solution, but if you clear checked it, like, it would have been, I think, pretty interesting for you to have your own clear video and kind of hold it in reserve. And, you know, keep it private, of course, until you actually see somebody do this. But I assume that from a creator's perspective, you actually do know what to do. I mean, actually, a lot of this is still very difficult to execute, even if you do know what the path is. Because this is timing-based. This is based on falling on this block. I actually think... Okay, so you have the icicle there. The icicle looks likely to kill you. Okay, hey, look, we made progress. Look at that. We made progress. So let's just watch the timing. I feel like there is a small opportunity to get on that vine. Nokia, and I've only been streaming for a little under 3 months. I started this in January. It is actually kind of incredible what playing this on stream does to the way you approach Mario Maker. But okay. So, the icicle is actually surprisingly safe. At least from the timing we have seen so far. But it's going to be consistent timing because of the way the icicle triggers by proximity. No, it's not safe. Never mind. Okay. Just trying to look for a timing window to get onto that vine. So to be honest, I don't think we'll be staying on this one too long, but I want to at least kind of give a fair shot to the various paths to kind of see what the obstacles involve. Yeah, because it looks like these two paths kind of merge over at that vine. And then that is kind of timing based from there. What sadistic, masochistic Mario Maker Erd made this level? That would be Voice Like Marge Simpson. And I'm sure they've been getting lots of enjoyment out of this so far. But yeah, this one is going to take a while to break, I think. I need to remember this level, because I think when we finally see a clear video of it, like, we'll remember this one. For sure. Oh, interesting that you can drop safely onto burners, except I wasn't giving myself enough room there. So yeah, this part here, the first segment is actually roomier than it looks. I mean, I did it poorly there, but problem with the middle segment is that, like, I have no idea. Like, even if I read the fire bar patterns correctly, I have no idea what I do once I'm past the midpoint. Willem Boss, thank you for the submission. There's no easy way to beat this level. Like, okay, so I guess... Oh, I guess what you're telling me is that, you know, you really do kind of need to have a good run and release timing for the entire note block pattern, right? That, like, nothing is going to just let you straight through. You just kind of need to control your momentum and not get bounced. It takes techniques that people aren't really familiar with. Okay. Like things to do with the twirl and the interrupted drop and all that, like, because yeah, I know that, you know, people have only kind of scratched the surface of what they can do with some of the NSMB mechanics. You already have clear viz for every path. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, you probably want to wait for a first clear before you do publish them, in case anybody actually does manage it, because you don't want them to just look up the answer. Although, even if they do look up the answer, I think it would be very difficult to do this, because you need a lot of finesse just to control this thing. But yeah, to be honest, I mean, I'm glad we saw this. I don't think I'll necessarily be staying on it. Just because we are so far from doing anything with this. But let's try to make sure we have a sense of what everything is. So yeah, okay, so if every path is doable, we know the lower two paths are just going to be all about, you know, precision jumping over to the flag. Like, this needs to be pretty much pixel perfect. In terms of dropping between the Muncher hitboxes. This one looks like... I mean, everything about it is hard, but clearing the last jump in particular. Like, I think you would need to go over the burner, but under the Muncher. And then you would need to squeeze between the Muncher and the top spike on this 4-column, right beside the flag. These top paths should merge into something that drops you in from the right side and takes you down to the flag from the right. And you can see that there is more of a Muncher pattern there, and so... Took you a couple hundred hours to beat all paths. Well, if it's okay with you, I think we are going to pass on this one, but I hope we had a satisfactory consideration of it. So, I will have to keep this one in mind, Nightmare House. And I'm sure we'll recognize it when we do eventually see some clears pop up. So, good luck to whoever does in fact manage this. This is clearly a loss. Let me see who's still online. Because I know a lot of people would have had to drop out while we've taken our sweet time, but... Emperor Lucifer, glad to see you are still here. I know you just gave me your maker code, right? So... GG, however, Alex, do you want to add something? Yeah, well, fist bump back at you. Okay, let's tap out of this one. Thank you once again, voice like Marge Simpson. My goodness, I wonder if... I mean, you spent hundreds of hours in that one. And this one has been up since October, and it's still uncleared. So it has been around for a while, and is still a challenge to everybody, so... Anything about a clear flag on the thumbnail? Okay. I know, Emperor Lucifer, I think I saw that you had actually just uploaded something yesterday. And, so we'll probably do that one. And just work through your list. Emperor, lay thorns on my grave. As always with these ones, let's actually take a look at the pixel art. Oh, it looks like Tiny Toon Adventures, actually. Like Buster Bunny. Bit of, second generation Warner Brothers. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, I have had to learn to actually check the pixel art on each of these, because there's always something like that on a Lucifer level. Okay, so this is pretty much just a speed level. That felt surprisingly smooth, given that I was actually pulling back here and there. Okay, looks like we'll have a 4-segment non-linear setup. And so we'll just do them in some order. The Mario Kart music definitely adds a bit of pep to a lot of levels like this. Okay, there we go. The right to left setup here actually lends this a very interesting feeling as well. Kind of exposes how infrequently you do see it. Oh, and I do see that you number them with a recommended order. 1, 2, 3, 4, even though you don't actually need to follow that order if you just want to practice a particular segment. That's kind of neat. Whoops. Gentiver, thank you for 4P skill race. I am unfortunately only 1P, but perhaps your level will still be playable. Yeah, going right to left is sort of interesting in terms of what it does to your reaction time, because of the way that the camera scrolling works in Mario Maker. So you can see, like, when I'm scrolling right to left, that I'm a little bit left of the center of the screen, right? So I actually have slightly less visibility than I normally do if I'm running, what is it, left to right in a level that's a fast auto-scroll like this. So there's actually a sort of added bit of tightness by about a block or so in visibility. Totally apart from the fact that, you know, reading right to left, like we're playing this level in Hebrew or something, is actually uncommon enough to kind of feel like an unconventional experience. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we are being slowed down in certain segments there by not jumping on ramps or not jumping on tracks, and so losing a little bit of distance, but... Okay. We got 2 there. And let's do the right side. Okay, left to right. Yeah, that was a slide. I just read that a little slowly, so. And we want short bounces off the bonsai bills so we don't ram into the ceiling. Note to none, I don't know if you're familiar with the NES Remix games, but I seem to remember that on one of the versions of NES Remix, and I think it was maybe the port to 3DS, there was an entire mode where you just play all of the original Super Mario Brothers, basically mirror mode from right to left. Like you play as Luigi and you do the whole thing right to left. I didn't actually play that because I only played NES Remix on the Wii U, but that experience does exist. I don't know how much harder it would be, particularly given that, you know, SMB1, of course, as originally designed, doesn't let you scroll the camera back. And so, like, if you're playing it right to left, you would never be able to scroll right, and that's definitely something that I think would be a bit of a mental adjustment. Okay. And we heart this level as well. Yeah, DKCR, the sort of 200% mode is mirror mode. I really like the hard mode in Tropical Freeze, actually, which is just a whole thing with no checkpoints. Well, each level with no checkpoints, because the length of the levels in Tropical Freeze is kind of exactly the kind of length I like. Lucifer, thank you very much for that. We've got lots more to play from you, of course. Let me see how we're doing for the queue currently. And I've got to mark you as just a remove so I don't block your code by mistake. We have a number of people who are listed as offline, just so you know, so the queue is actually only about half that length. If any of you who have submitted already want to resubmit, we are going to be open long enough to probably play a second level from some of you. But we'll see how difficult some of these other submissions are first, starting with Mario Man Fan. Mario Man Fan, I'm told that you are still here, but you might want to confirm that in case Twitch is wrong. But I'll punch in the code in the meantime. Yeah, I know Twitch says he's in. Like, when Twitch says yes, I will tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, because I know sometimes people are on mobile or lurking. It's usually like when Twitch says somebody's offline that I'll want to be careful about checking, because I know that mistake has come up where, you know, somebody actually is here, but Twitch doesn't know it. And okay, Mario Maker All-Stars. Traditional, puzzle, speedrun, Link, Super Ball, multiplayer, and red coin. So this will be a variety level of a bunch of different genres. That is kind of notable for the omissions. You'll see that there isn't a troll segment there, for instance. There isn't a Kill Yoshi segment, which seems to be very popular. But it has most of the All-Stars covered, so let's take a look at that and see how it goes. Okay, this looks familiar. We are in fact doing it left to right. Yeah, very traditional. And here's a pipe pretending to be a flag. Okay, so here's a one-screen puzzle of sorts. Well, I mean, we know we're going to have to kick this, so we'll just do it. We know we'll have to break this, or guess not. Yeah, we'll send the spring up. Like, given the high clear rate, like, you know, this is pretty straightforward. We need to break something. Oh, no, we don't. What is? Oh, yes, we do. What did we not do? Ah, here's the bomb. Yeah. Just needed to step in the spot, drop the bomb. Whoops, stood too close. And get the shell. Let's grab the fire flower and set this guy on fire. And then we will want to break this. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely a Mario Maker style 20-second level condensed into even fewer seconds. So let's do the Link dungeon now. Oops. Yeah, close enough. Okay, that was a nice shot. Okay. Good that we have an indicator here, because Super Ball deflection, as you can see right there, is sometimes surprisingly tricky. Let's actually stand on that block. There we go. Yep, we got it. We understand that kind of thing. Looks like that's going to be a Super Ball deflection again, actually. Let's reset. And actually, let's read this properly. Oh, I see, okay. No, I actually do think I get it. And you know what? We should just stand on it. We know we can do it. Probably the easiest to do it that way. Okay. Now, why do we have 3 separate gates here? Oh, because this is like a multiplayer race. You need to fix that? Okay, I'm not sure what the intention was, if that's not the way that was supposed to work. Oh, whoops. Wasn't watching. Yeah, I don't know if I did it a cheesy way or something, because maybe... I can see how, like, maybe the intention was to deflect the Super Ball up the column as it goes up. Okay, so we'll have one last coin there. Okay. And there we go. Well, thank you for the variety show. Now, of course, the funny thing about this being an All-Stars level is that everything was remastered in the style of SMB1, which is kind of the opposite direction from the original Super Mario All-Stars. Okay, I believe Karim has left us. If Karim would like to say otherwise, now would be the time. They've been listed as offline for a little while, so I think this will probably be a removal. Bad Money, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the submission of Stroll Through the Cave, DGR. It says you're in position 7, but we're currently removing some offliners, so you are actually sooner than that. So I think Karim is going to be a remove. Thank you for the follow, Mario Man fan. I am, of course, glad to take more from you either on this stream or another one in the future. Let's... Bad Money, we're doing well. We've seen some pretty interesting selections so far. Luigi Mario YT, I believe, is also gone. Just give them a moment to respond. The next person that we do expect to play, given the offline indicators, is Nochianand, just so you know. But we'll just... Yeah, Nochianand, you are expected to be next. But we'll just clear out some of these guys first. Not Redragon is also not here, on top of already not being a Redragon. So, looks like it'll be Nochi, who I'm sure appreciates the show of support from Alex's Cats and Kirby's. And of course, you're still here, so let's punch in DLJ6 XG AGF. Oh, he's not here. Okay, let's skip. Okay, 3D World Adventure Speedy Start. 0.8 on this, about 45 seconds in length. Let's see how it goes. That was not right. Or rather, we're just too slow. Okay, we know we're not going to make the timer, so we'll just let this reset and try to do this properly. Oh, no, I can just do the spin, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we won't make the timer, but let's try to learn the level. That's going to be a long jump. Yeah. We still know how to play this game, I think. No, we needed to actually hit that switch and a wall jump up on red. So you've got a 48-second timer and a 45-second record, so I know that it's not super tight, but that we still need to be careful. No, we needed to hang back in order to wall jump up off the pipe exit. Oh, whoops. We got that right last time, I just kind of looped around a little too high. I do find 3D World's mechanics to be pretty satisfying, so... whoops, that's going to lose a tiny bit of time there. But we'll at least play through the level and learn it. Oh, no, we just kind of missed a jump there. I was hanging back against a pipe for the wall jump, and I just missed. Partly it's because I was trying to react to the animation, and it was low enough that it was off-screen. Couldn't quite see what I was doing. There we go. Okay. No, needed to wall jump very accurately and get up the glass pipe. Press block on the rightmost side. You can stay directly on top. Oh, okay, okay. I should have known that, actually, that it would push you if you're halfway over. I just didn't think about it. Yeah, no, that's absolutely correct. I don't know if that's actually much faster, but if we're tight on time, of course, that's one of the adjustments we can play with. Yeah, total pushes you, it's just that I don't want to miss. But if I can do it accurately, then that's definitely faster. Nope. I'll lose a bit of time there. Oops. Yeah, need to launch pretty accurately where that's indicated. It's not that much faster, actually. Like, I'm going through glass pipe at 46 seconds. Pretty much either way. There we go. Much better this time. Okay, this is a little trickier. Yeah, I don't think I have enough room to ground pound on that directly. I do, actually. Why was it telling me to spin there? But it did give me a big Z, or Z as they say in the United States. As if I was supposed to twirl my way down. Maybe it's just a positioning thing. Nope. Yeah, we really don't get enough height there to ground pound directly from midair, at least not the way that I'm doing the wall jump. So. But I'm not so tight on time that I can't just do a tiny jump there. At least I don't think so. If we do run up against the clock, that will be one thing to look at, like this jump right here. Now, why does it want me to twirl? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I need to twirl my way over. Okay. No, way too low. Way too low. Nochi Nan is great. Feels pretty good so far. The indications are thankfully not too busy. I mean, that's a kind of nice thing about 3D World, is that, you know, yeah, everything takes up a ton of space, but everything's also very visually clear. And it's also just such a very expressive moveset, you know? No, whoops. Yeah, I mean, it's very clear to me what mistakes I'm making, and, like, I know you have a sub 1% clear rate on this, but at the same time, from everything I've seen so far, like, this looks like exactly the kind of difficulty I'm comfortable with, so I'm having fun. Nope. Okay. Gotta figure out that wall jump there. Now, it looks like the Z is telling me to twirl, but I wonder if there's something I can prove about that wall jump, because the falling arcs in 3D World when you use the twirl are pretty different from how they work in NSMB style, in that, like, if you twirl too early, you actually lose some horizontal distance, I think. I remember playing some other 3D World level that, like, really depended on understanding that. Like, that the twirl timing matters quite a bit and is horizontally not as useful as NSMB. Okay. Okay, we just didn't get enough height there. So, yeah, the problem is definitely the player. Whoops. Okay. Just gotta learn it. Yeah, we'll just run across that thing so we get enough distance. There we go. 13 seconds to go as we go through that pipe. Oh, whoa, didn't expect that. It was on screen, I just reacted a bit late, given that I was sailing ahead with the long jump for quite a while. Looks like we're quite close to the end, though. Oops. You can stand on the P block on the right side and jump later. We'll see that when we get to it. I'm sort of still thinking about this early part of the level. Thinking if I can clean up this fall here a bit. There we go, that's a lot better. Yeah, I like that it's not over-indicated. Like, you have a few critical locations marked with blocks and coins that, you know, the player really needs to hit and shouldn't figure out with trial and error, but at the same time, like, there's a lot that is left to my judgment when it comes to figuring out where I'm supposed to do certain things. And okay, there must be a key that's to the left side here, right? Yeah, I just burned way too much time on that last segment there, but it looks like there is just enough time to grab the key if I do it accurately the first time, get back to the block, and probably drop onto the flag or close to the flag. So. Yeah, I think I see what you are saying about the P timer. Having just gone back there to see that setup, and seeing where the P block lock is located. Oops. I should really twirl my way down on that wall jump. It feels much more accurate if I do it in that way. But again, I appreciate that, you know, even for a level with a timer, like a short timer, that I have just enough room to kind of make tactical decisions like that in terms of minor adjustments that I can make on my own. Because I find that sometimes speedrun levels are actually too strict about that. They don't let you do enough in terms of variety to make little improvements. But this one's fine. Okay. Didn't expect to be standing far enough to be projected upwards on that one. feel like I just need to get that down consistently. Yeah, this little slide into the on-off switch is actually very satisfying in terms of building a little bit of momentum in a speed level. There we go. Much better. Doing this part much cleaner as well, I think. We'll see. Yeah. I actually feel like that drop there is very well indicated with the arrow. Like, it's never really been a question for me where to go, and which is, I think, kind of important with drops like that when you only have so much camera height to work with on the player's side. Oops. Yeah, I think it's definitely shows. Like, even in this first segment here, it flows a lot better in some ways, because like some of those blocks clearly do mean something, like the ones that are the wall jump locations, but the ones that are just sort of in the middle of all the ground tiles kind of give the whole thing a much more consistent look. So it's not just, you know, huge rectangular patches of ground with wall jumps on the side. Like, it actually looks like it's part of the same terrain. And at the same time, it's very clear to read what is relevant to the player and what's not. I think that's particularly true of 3D World, because you don't have a lot of those decorative doodads and variations that you have in the other styles. In terms of how much flexibility you have for aesthetics. You know, like the portholes that you can put in the airships and so on. Like, you don't really get as many of those options in 3D World. No, I should have twirled there to get a little bit of height on the way down. Okay, I would like to get back to where I was actually progressing in this, because we are wiping to relatively easy stuff now, and need to figure out that jump to get to the key. And in fact, we do need to buy as much time as possible in case we run into problems at the key. So. Whoa. Okay, no, I just did that jump a little early. I was not expecting the skip squeaks to react to the long jump. I mean, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, of course that's going to happen, but when I'm thinking long jump, I'm actually not so much thinking about how the skip squeaks will react. Probably because I don't see that interaction very much, like long jumps triggering the skip. Whoops. Yeah, it was coming in a little bit low that whole time. And I thought I would run into some trouble. Whoops. But yeah, I find 3D World to be a very nice style for this type of level, simply because the moveset gives you so many tools to work with. Particularly things like the long jump. And, whoops, losing a bit of time there. Nope. Coming in low the whole time. Boozbo, who uses this setup with the skip squeeze slot. Okay, I don't think I've seen him. I will keep my eyes open for that. Nope. Yeah, I found with a lot of these 3D world levels that sometimes I slip a little too long on the wall jumps. Like I slide down a little too far, and that's how I lose some height. Oh, nearly missed that one. Yeah, I mean, we are right. Like, we're seeing the key, right? So, we're very close. We just need to do this consistently and figure out the last jump towards the key much more accurately. That's really the only thing that I feel like still needs to be solved. Everything else here is just consistency. Okay, no, we are doing the twirl and fall a little bit wrong there. I might be twirling too late, actually, and going a little too far to the right. So, I do need to fix up that part to get it to work a little more reliably for me. Because that's clearly a mistake I'm making on my end, is just hanging a little too far to the right when going over the spikes on top. Giving them a little too much clearance. There we go. Much better that time. Much, much better. 15 seconds entering the pipe. Okay, let's not make the same mistake. Oh, whoa, okay, I did not expect to actually make that, and so I was thinking I'd have to wall jump back. That was a surprise. Yeah, no, I just kind of reacted instinctively because I didn't think I was going to make that at all. But you can see how close we are. But yeah, to get back to what you were saying earlier, I think sort of the 1 to 5% expert range is really the sweet spot for, you know, people coming from a standard Mario background who still want something that's mechanically engaging. I know this one is slightly under 1%, but... Okay, we're quite close. We'll hopefully be done with this in just a few attempts. Coming in dangerously low that time. Whoa. Okay, let's get that sorted out. And through we go again. I feel like we need a more consistent location to launch into the P-switch segment. Maybe going either too early or too late, but my height coming into that is not the same every time, and that's what's throwing me off. If I'm doing it accurately, I probably don't even need to twirl on the way down. But yeah, pretty big oops so far, considering how close we were to grabbing the key safely earlier. On that jump, you usually ground pound cancel? Okay. I'll see, because it's more, you know, just being able to gauge my position when I'm high enough that I'm pretty much off camera. Yeah, I mean, part of it is just kind of adjusting to what the twirl mechanics in 3D World actually do, because always takes a little bit of practice to get back into 3D World mode in terms of understanding how it behaves differently from an SMB. As I've been saying before. Yeah, I think I'm twirling late, and that's affecting my flexibility when I drop. Okay, and that was a little bit too soon that time, actually. I was pulling back a bit hard. Yeah, that spot definitely seems to be the part that is giving me most trouble. We have not actually put in very many attempts on the key segment itself. And so in terms of the thing that is actually killing us, it's mostly getting over that hump. Right here. There we go. That felt smooth. Okay, let's not die to the skip squeaks. Slide down. And how close are we to the flag? 3 seconds remaining. Great. And we are off the record by a second, but our start was not a very speedy start. So, well, thank you for that, Nochi Nun. That was quite a lot of fun. And I think I raised your overall clear rate. Although I think the people who are also playing this at the same time raised the overall clear rate. So, thank you once again for that. And Alex, okay, we're going to go back to the Yin Yang series. So that would be the one with the poison mushrooms, I would assume. And yeah, Fab Money, we're still open, and we'll probably still be here for a while yet. And yeah, you are already in queue. Okay, good. Let me just check the queue for a moment. See how we are doing. Yeah, and Fab Money, I think you might be after this anyway, because the other two ahead of you are listed as offline, so I am still definitely expecting to take more submissions. So yeah, let's scroll down. So for those of you who didn't catch our stream 2 days ago, we finished with a run through part 4 of Alex's Yin Yang series, which is a series of 4 levels that are built around different item combinations using the seesaw. And so we have not actually seen parts 2 and 3, which we're building up to part 4, which was kind of like a summary of the whole series. And so there are bad and good things in your life. Find the right way. And so we've seen the mechanic based on this level already, which was about balancing normal mushrooms and poison mushrooms on a seesaw, but I've not actually seen the complete levels, so we will take a look. Okay, so that's going to tell us right away what this is going to be about. You got some reset locations, I guess, from the door in the pipe, or maybe just further zones that we need to get through, so... Oh. Okay, the coins show you what is safe, if I understand this correctly. So we will just follow the coin trail while dodging this guy here. Actually, should have just done a spin jump. Whoop. Yeah, so far it's a moving platform level rather than one based on seesaw balancing, but you can see that it's already introducing some of the mechanics. Oh, also, I see. Could have took note of the mushroom positions. You have to... Oh. I think the strategy here, as before, is to use invincibility frames to just clear out poison mushrooms whenever we can. Whoops. Did not see that coming. Yeah, I think in order to do this successfully, you do need to take damage and soak the mushrooms. Except for the ones that are just directly on the tracks, of course. But something that's following you around, you'd have to soak it. I mean, you don't have to, but it certainly seems to make some things easier. Okay. Ding dong. Yeah, No Chief, thank you again for the level, and thank you for dropping by today. Okay, here's a balancing segment. Looks like we'll need to go for the coins. That looks familiar. Quite a light pattern. Yeah, very similar to the setup in 4.0. The donut blocks on the lower level. probably should be spin jumping a lot more. Okay, so Mushroom comes out of the right side, Poison comes out of the left. Oops. Yeah, you would think from all the practice that we had with this mechanic before that we would be much more successful. But it's okay, we'll just need to learn it again. Whoa. Whoa, okay, I actually did not expect the claw to save me there, even though we had seen it previously. Okay. I should have watched that a little more carefully. But yeah, I know this is an easier version. I could tell from the 4% clear rate, 3 or 4% clear rate on the whole thing, which is not the case with 4.0. Okay, let's knock that guy out. Don't want to deal with him, or him. Okay, much simpler. And we have a checkpoint. Looks like it'll be a bit of helmet defense here. Or no, that's just actually allowing you to take extra hit. So, the helmet defense would have been useful for the spike balls, though. Perhaps we shouldn't have burnt that right away. Let's activate some of these. Timing was a little bit rough there. I want that mushroom. And I get on that. Nope, that's not a entry pipe. That's a... Whoa. Poison dispensing pipe. So let's actually make an effort to keep the helmet this time, now that you've just given it to me automatically with the on-off state. And that's kind of neat, actually, using the on-off state to guarantee the power-up. Like, you know, making the shell collectible the first time, but just giving it to you the second time. That's a nice little usage of the on-off state reset that comes from getting a checkpoint. Okay. This part's going fine. We're just doing it. Whoop. And we're just going to sail right over that flag. You sent me your creator code, so I'm going to mark as remove. Yeah, and I guess I will have to catch up on 3.0 with the Boos and Piranhas as well. But yeah, nice to see how that how you originally built that idea with the straight track platforms first of all, and then introducing the seesaw segment. Not so much balancing to be done in the last part, but definitely a lot of judgment about dodging some mushrooms and obtaining others. So. You have to go? Okay, well, thank you for dropping by again, Alex. I hope to catch up on more of yours as we go. So Fab Money, as I said, I do expect that you will be next, but we'll give a first call out to Willem Boss in case the Twitch online indicator is incorrect. But I think they did leave a while ago. So we will probably just give that a remove. I think that was also true of Gentever 1. Gentever, if Twitch is incorrect, please speak up. Meantime, I'm just going to do a bit of queue management, lower the cap again. We had a really big queue of submissions earlier today, and then a lot of people left when we were grinding away at a puzzle level for a while. So, Fab Money, it looks like you will indeed be up. So, let's see what you have for me this time. Volunteer Fire Department 38J TV. Don't know if you're familiar with Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events, where the VFD is a major political player. Okay. So, a stroll through the cave, DGR, 8-minute record on the only clear. Right now, I think you're actually the only one who was still queued, so we'll just take our time with it. It took you forever to make. Version 3. It will hopefully not take us forever to solve. Okay. Shoot a mole at you right away. And that's going to shoot you in the face. P will probably not do much interesting, except that to the right seems to be telling me something probably about the arrow. That, yeah, you need to fire the arrow at the P. Okay. I think I get it. I probably should have paid rather more attention to the spacing that I need on it. Nope, I did that inaccurately. Need to grab the sword pretty quickly without... Oh, I see. No, it's a jump-based mechanism when it comes to activating... the on-off switch, right? No, you have an on-off that's based here, so I guess that's based on positioning. Okay. It's a bomb. Okay, so it is timing. Yeah, I was just trying to read that. Guess maybe the idea is that we need to just bounce off the mole, or... Well, no, I mean, I got it the first time without having to be so precise. We just need to be... Okay. Yeah, just need to be quick and need to dash our way in. Now, as I said, I probably should have paid more attention to the distance we need for the arrow. In fact, we should have stayed to the left of the one-way panel, I think, and that's... Yeah, because we don't want the Muncher to spawn, we want Muncher to probably do something to take out the P. Okay, no, we'll just try this again, probably. Yeah, because I think I need to stand one tile to the left. All right. Which also means we need to bomb both of those slots there. Okay, bomb this. Hit the P, and that'll actually do something on this side then. Great. Okay, that's an awe. Here's a bomb there. You got a whole bunch of arrows. We'll just need to take another look at that. Figure it out as we go. Okay. Oh, I see. That's semi-solid up top. Yeah. Possible to go up through the ceiling. So what is that telling me? Oh, I see. No. There's a block that's above the saw blade. Yeah. So it's going to be a damage boost into one of the saw blades. You hit the invisible block that will presumably spawn a vine that takes you above the semi-solid. So, the clues are pretty clearly indicated. Oh, it's not invisible? Okay, no, I'm just not paying attention then, yeah. Not invisible? Really? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. No. It's just directly underneath. Yeah, it's because of the positioning. Oh, I messed this up. I mean, you do signal with the clue that there will be a question block there, but I think, you know, a lot of people, they would see the clue and... why did I do that again? Okay. Read it as saying that it's telling you the position of the block. But anyway, as they figure out that they need to go down there, like if they're going to take the damage anyway, it's very clear what's going to happen. As soon as they do go down there and take a hit. Like, it's very clear how it's actually set up. But yeah, definitely when I see a clue like that, my first instinct would be to check for that position. Okay, that's going to take us up. Need to run left, check. Welcome to Warp Zone. Alright. This might actually tell us something interesting. I don't think it's safe to run under this, but perhaps we can try. I think this is actually telling us something else, though. PAL block. Okay, no, that's okay. We'll just try to run under. It's a distraction, yeah. Okay. Been playing way too many spot the difference levels where you start seeing boxes full of objects and paying far too close attention to them. I see. So, I guess it's a timing lock, given how the platform pushes the muncher. Yeah, timer lock. There we go. Well, very successful distraction then. I mean, obviously we're going to check this first. And it's going to tell us something about the CP. Or just tell us about the placement of the CP. Okay. Red pipe, coin trail, okay. maybe that's important later. No. Slow. Okay, that felt much smoother. Okay. Let's not get too distracted. Okay, and then something about the coin trail and the red pipe, right? Like, the POW block would get rid of the muncher, but then the P switch would release the pipe, but then you would be stuck up above the clouds unless there is some hidden interaction that we have not seen. We have to try this. Okay. So we know the one on the right works. But we also know that you need to wait for the P-switch to expire. Nope, too slow. Oh, whoops. Took too long there. Fell on that block. Oh, no. Mistake. Nope. Amazing how easy it is to mess this up, even once you have seen it. Okay, fall in a bit more accurately this time. Drop down, and we're through. We know it's the one on the right side that works, but we need to collect the coins and then get oats. Or just let that guy retract. No, we actually do need to go behind him and then back out. Unless there's something on the left side that we're missing. Okay. Okay, so we'll just wait for the expiry and then run behind this guy. Drop in. Okay, no, we just have to be faster. Have to go right away. But also, how many spaces does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to be careful around the column up there, unless... Well, I mean, this was obstructed by the pipe, so we don't actually know how far the muncher bounces. But I think it's meant to catch us if we don't run cautiously. Like, we do need to be fast. But the positioning will matter depending on where the muncher projectile is going to be launched. Okay, so we have the general idea here. I expect that this POW on the left is some kind of trap. But it's not relevant to our interests, so yeah, we'll just go. Actually, didn't even take the time to read that thing. Well, it says CP up there. CPU 1. That looks like an exit-only door, given the trampoline placement. So we will treat it as such. Oh, I see. So there's some kind of on-off setup of that. Oh no, the on-off is downstairs. We hit it. That's what gives us a checkpoint. Now, we need to be aware of the fact that if we respawn at a checkpoint, that resets the state. Okay. Now, given the dropping pattern there, it looks like they're probably coming off tracks. And so we can just wait patiently. Yeah. And then there's one last guy there to try to catch people who are overconfident. Okay. Wait a second to see if anything happens. This door... Well, we just went through a pipe, so it's... that drops, okay. Okay, okay. That's gonna pop out right away, so... We'll just do that again. See if we can read it properly. In we go. Now we know that there's going to be some kind of, yeah, mechanism like that. Oh, no, we don't want to get squished, no. We want to account for the fact that the Monty Mole bounces around down there. Bobs its head up. Squishes us to death. Whoops. Yeah, it's actually possible, I think, to just duck under the first three and then jump past the next two, but I would rather do it the safe way that we have established. Let's wait for the track to do its work. Okay. So yeah, this is clearly meant to be a trampoline trap now that we've looked at it properly. We basically come in, spawn that in, gotta let everything drop. And then, once that is released, we need to not get smushed by the... Oh, okay, okay, it's not that kind of projectile. Alright, let's see what this does. It's clearly a death trap, but... death game, in fact. And we know that there's a red pipe that also goes here. In spite of having hit the checkpoint, I don't know if I want to do this segment, but we'll try to do it successfully at least once. Okay, gotta let this go. Go, no. jump on the first one as soon as possible, yeah. Yeah, basically I'm not building up enough speed going back the other direction. We'll try to do this at least once, but only once. And if I mean, I'm not going to run down the whole timer trying to do this. Like, if it's taking too long, probably won't stick with it. But, like this segment, I mean. But it's not hard to get back to CP1. Okay. Gotta relax. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this. Not hard to do, though. Rather just do it again. I mean, nothing here was extremely execution dependent, so not a big deal to come back. One more. Okay. Let's wait for the Cheep Cheeps. Yeah, and let's just stand and wait. Yeah, I guess in the anti-soft lock room that have a coin telling you where to stand as well, so. Now, if we hug it right away, maybe we can, yeah, beat the piranha. Now what do we do? That sounded bad. Oh, okay. No, we need to wait for that to come down. And that drop us something from that block. Pretty... well, not straightforward. I mean, I don't feel like I've read that room properly just yet, but we'll see. Okay, we'll just hug this. Yeah, that's just fire. I don't know if we'll actually need that for anything. We actually needed... oh, I see. This probably takes you back to the anti-soft lock, given that there's a red pipe there. We probably needed some way to... we need to activate a P-switch. That's the objective here. I might as well check this. But I think... okay. Oh, okay, interesting. That if we hit this spot, we might have been able to get into the clown car? But it looks like we are on the top level of the screen anyway, so I don't think that would have given us anything useful. But we'll see. Okay, let's hang out here again. Okay, so P-switch moves, and then what? Well, the P-switch goes up a track, right? And just zigzags up a track. And it hasn't activated yet. And it probably should have activated by now, because nothing can just fill the P-switch, right? Like, so shouldn't the idea be that we just wait for the P-switch? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's not it. So we actually did have the right idea before. Yep. Drop these guys. And another one. Okay. Hug the wall. Secret room in this level. I can imagine. No, we missed. Needed to hop right into that. That was a mistake. Should have known about it. Okay, let's activate some of the Cheep Cheeps. And here we wait. Yep. And up the pipe. Top left in the next room, and so we will try to get in the clown car. That seems to be our current objective. Okay, no, it seems like we need to bump into this, because... Okay, I was hoping that would spawn something. However, what do we stand here? Does that spawn something by proximity? Okay. I mean, this might just be a death. Clown car go through to semi-solid. Oh, okay, so you need to land when it is still on the track, when you're kind of halfway down, right? And then you can go down, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I should have been able to tell from the camera position that we were at the top of that screen and unlikely to go up. Oh, whoops. Oops. Okay, starting to lose our memory for simple things like that. Okay, like I just said. Yeah, this is what happens when you start thinking too far ahead. Thinking about a different part of the level and not paying attention to this part and playing on autopilot. And we still got one more, right? Fish. 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they are based on track drops, but you need to jump ahead of the first platform to spawn them. Okay, we'll hug this. And wait for the vine. Yeah, we'll try to be a little more precise about the clown car entry this time. And we'll want to lower our way down immediately. There we go. It's pretty neat interaction, actually. I've seen that, but I have not really seen levels use that in an interesting way. Why on earth would we want to hit the on-off switch? I guess it's just a control point for checking the on-off state depending on whether you had respawned from the checkpoint. Or not, actually. We need to be on the top right of the semi-solid that we saw just now. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it used for, things like the clown car launching mechanisms. That is a useful thing to know. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I really didn't think I would necessarily enjoy or even play troll levels. Okay, Woomy, did you pick a number? Sorry, we just need to get the reward redemption dealt with. Okay, because Woomy, the redemption of that reward requires you to pick a number from 1 to 154. So, okay, use a number in your name. I'll just go with 76. All right, just give me one moment. I don't have this by memory. I have to pull out the actual text. But, yeah, I mean, hopefully this is a reward that is actually useful to people, or at least piques your curiosity, but I will read you Sonnet 76, which will be an interesting case of a poem about poetry, which matches our programming of a troll level, because, troll levels are kind of like Mario Maker levels about levels. But anyway, let's read it. Sonnet 76, William Shakespeare. Why is my verse so barren of new pride, so far from variation or quick change? Why, what time do I not glance aside to new-found methods and to compounds strange? Why, write I still all one, ever the same, and keep invention in a noted weed, that every word doth almost tell my name, showing their birth, and where they did proceed? Oh, no, sweet love, I always write of you, and you and love are still my argument. So all my best is dressing old words new, spending again what is already spent. For as the sun is daily new and old, so is my love still telling what is told. Thank you. So, I'm not going to do the full literary analysis of that poem, but as you can see it is clearly a poem that is about William Shakespeare's attitude to level design. So, for example, when he says, "So all my best is dressing old words new," well, you can see in this level how the muncher that spawns out of the red pipe is reworked into the obstacle that kind of tricks you with the piranha plant that later spawns from the other pipe, right? You know, things like that. So, I think that's a very period accurate interpretation. But with that, let's get back to the level and mark that as redeemed. BY Gamer, welcome back. We have a very short queue right now, although I'm patiently working my way through this troll level when we are not also reading Shakespeare. Where did this mole mechanism go? Okay, here we are. BY Gamer, I think that's actually your maker code, right? Let me fix that and let me just deactivate the thing that blocks duplicates. I will probably just leave that deactivated, to be honest. And so you don't run into that every single time you come to my stream. It's there to basically prevent resubmissions of levels that I've already completed, but it runs into massive problems with maker code. So please resubmit. It should work now. Because I know you ram into that every time, and you're not the only person who submits maker codes here. So yeah, try that again. I'd be happy to get to you after this level. Yeah, Woomy, thank you for hanging out with us today. Glad to have you here. And glad to see somebody get some use out of the poetry reward as well. I hope that was something that you felt was a good use of your channel points. No, we totally missed. As you were saying earlier, even if it's just partially through, I should be able to go down, so I didn't need to hesitate on the jump quite that much. Yeah, I probably should put in some kind of random number generator on the bot, perhaps, in case I need to pick a number for that reward in the future. Yeah, I should have thought about a reward for 420. Maybe when the date is actually 420, if we run a stream then. That would be what, next Monday? Yeah, maybe we will. Okay. Down we go. Now, we saw a clue that was about one-way panels, but that was over the platform later, right? So it's not something we need right now. It's this spot here. Oh, I see. We need to touch the panel, and that drops it. And that does something interesting. We know that there's some kind of P-switch mechanism below. I guess we just need to follow it down. Interesting. Now, I don't remember how this looked last time, so I wonder how that worked. Interesting. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that being the thing that would happen there. Okay, we need to go a little faster here. Yeah. So there's just enough of a speed difference. That's an interesting idea. We need to not do that. We need to probably wait for the P-switch to be out of range. Or, yeah, basically let the spawning be out of range. So, we need to jump accurately, first of all. But, also just kind of get the P-switch out of the way. Let it expire. Okay, that doesn't actually do much. We may just need to do a leap of faith. Yeah. Okay. And that is, Oh, okay, no. We actually needed to get here quickly enough, I think, for the P-switch to still be active. Because this is going to take us to the flag. No, not the flag. Now, did we want that mushroom or not? We're about to find out. Okay, so that's a back to CP1 trap. But let's see if the mushroom changes anything. Like any kind of switching mechanism. We'll run through it anyway, like it's probably just a CP1 trap, but we don't know what this activates. So just wrap our way all the way back through this level. And let's see if any of these mechanisms still work as they did before. Oh, okay. That actually just hits you on the head and reverts everything, so... Let's drop this again. And actually, that activated the P-switch. So... I guess that time we just stood too close, in fact. We were a little bit over. Okay, CP1 it is. We didn't really get a good look at the whole return to CP1 mechanism, or make a decision about whether the mushroom would be useful or not useful, so... Oh, no, hang on. I was going to say something. Just one moment. Okay, so, Fab Money, if you're able to stay, do you mind if we look at B-Boy Gamer's submission first and then come back to yours? Because that's what I usually do if the troll level is taking a while. And the thing is, we're back to CP1 anyway, so it won't take me long to get back to where we are. Because the queue is currently empty anyway, so like I'll just basically move you back one spot and just do B-Boy Gamers first. And I will probably close up from here, in fact, and just do these two as the last two levels. So I'll do B-Boys, and then I will probably finish with yours. So just give me a moment to manage the queue. Because... Oh yeah, B-Boy... Actually, I don't think he stayed. He didn't resubmit his code. So, we'll keep going with this one in case that changes. I don't think he actually stayed to resubmit when I fixed that, so... We'll just keep going. Hey, Lord Cell. Welcome. We are still open, but probably not for much longer. I was planning to finish with maybe this and one other level, maybe, if we have time. So we'll just try to progress through this first. Oh wow, another troll, okay. I will almost certainly close up after you. No, that's fine, I'm not complaining. I might not have time to finish, but I will at least look at it. Since you took the time to submit, but... Yeah, no, I have no problem. As you can see with this level, I have no problem with taking troll submissions. But at this point, I am almost certainly going to close up then. And I will mark my stream accordingly. Okay, queue is now closed. We will see if we can progress through this somewhat quickly. Then we'll finish with Lord Cells. Now we have, in this level, gotten as far as checkpoint 2 and a back to CP1 trap. So we have seen where the flag is located. Which was probably a clue that we should have paid more attention to in the first place. As it is past a red pipe and a whole bunch of munchers. In fact, we should keep our eyes peeled for some kind of twice setup with this room specifically. Because I suspect that something might be going on. We'll see. One thing we know we can change is the P-switch activation over here. Now, let's despawn that. We don't want the P-switch to be active. On the other hand... okay. Oh no, okay, the falling speed should be enough to take care of this, right? Why was it I wasn't activating the P before? Because the idea was that I activate the platform. And doing so carefully allows me to drop without activating the P, right? But then it seems like I'm close enough now that I am activating the P. Okay. Oh, the screen is too low, okay. Oh, right. Hence why you wanted the coin to be on the top right there, that I needed to kind of jump towards that position. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. SigO fan and GGR fan. First of all, thank you for the host. I did just close up, but yeah, Sig for short. Okay. I did just close up the queue, but that's because we have just one submission after this for now, and I expect that will kind of run me over time. If I do, in fact, have time at the end, I will take yours, and you gave me a follow, so you can always find me again if we can't take yours. But we did, unfortunately, just shut submissions. I appreciate the host regardless. I hope you had a pleasant time in your stream previously. Oh, we should have paid attention to this. Okay. Sorry, I've got one eye on chat here. Probably not a great idea. Yeah, always appreciate the interaction with other channels, big and small. But yeah, this was meant to be the second last level I can get to today. But again, we'll see. Like, it felt like we were reasonably close to the end. But with trolls, you can never tell, because we did just hit a return to CP1. Not very long ago either. Alright. Okay, let's actually do this properly. We've seen this so many times already. We know how this is supposed to work. And we'll also have to keep our eyes open for whether a mushroom makes a difference anywhere. Because we know it's possible to get back here with a mushroom if you are past the checkpoint 1 reset. But that does not seem to affect anything so far, and in fact, the muncher here forces Small Mario. We are late again. Well, Fab Money, we're not quite at the point of flipping tables yet, but it would be nice to get back to the part we are still trying to solve. It seems like our attention to some of the parts we've already solved has been lagging somewhat, so... Yep, gotta set the table calmly back in its place. We'll see. I mean, we're close enough that I'm hoping to finish this on this stream. But if I am kind of tight on time, I would like to take a look at the one submission that we had coming in after. But, you know, we are very close. I would like to at least see if I can read the clue as we approach the flag. Okay, let's really jump in there properly this time. Let's also scroll the camera up as far as we go. That was the issue previously. Yeah, the camera scroll I think was maybe not totally intuitive to me. But... Hey, let's actually... Okay, no, this is enforced, so you can't actually get through here with the P-switch still active. I really wonder if this spot has anything. This looks extremely suspicious. Let's try it. Nope. Well, we needed to know for sure, so. And we are at this checkpoint. And we know there's a back to CP1 spot ahead, so I really did not mind checking that. Okay, so you have an on-off switch there. Oh, okay. Check all this. No, you needed to hit that right away, pretty much. Okay. Hit that right away, take the hit, grab the Master Sword. And... yeah, I'm just trying to avoid the CP1 reset, and so it's... I guess that one hint could have potentially saved us quite a bit of time. Okay, so we will grab the mushroom. We will survive this part here. We will bust our way through. Pretty much as soon as we pop out. And we know that there's some kind of muncher drop. So even if we do hit the arrow, we know that we'll need to like take a damage boost and then... Okay. There we go. I'm pretty sure that was a spectacular clear time. Even with the reset that we had early on. But thank you for that, Fab Money. And Lord Cell, thank you for your patience as you wait your level. We'll see. You did say in the title that it was some kind of chomp troll. Depending on length, we will see if this will indeed be our last level of the day, but given that there are no clears on it yet, break every train in this level, Buzz Troll, will likely be the last. So yeah, Fab Money, nobody found a secret room. Very difficult for me to see what I missed there. There were certainly some things that I didn't try. So for example, the anti-soft lock room, I did see that there was a red pipe that led into it, and I never actually took the entrance into it. You know, little things like that. So I definitely didn't see 100% of the level. But let's get on to Super Chain Chomp Troll. See how we do. Yeah, fresh upload, very few plays. Maybe we can have a crack at the first clear. Okay, we know the poison level bobs up and down. How low does it go? Let's take a look. Poison goes kind of up and down 3 tiles. I guess... Okay. That looks like it was probably the solution to something. Okay. Oh, and we have to be careful with the poison level. Okay. Now, does this lower quickly enough for me to go back down? Okay, no, it doesn't. Well, we'll just need to explore some of this stuff anyway. Okay. We never actually did check this spot, but I assume it's nothing particularly good. Oh, interesting. Checkpoint. Now, why we possibly want that? It just drops you back to start, right? So, unless there's some kind of state change we don't know about. That is not quite a trap, but... Proximity lock? Nope. 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 We know this is a boo. Ah, okay, P-trap. Yeah. And the boo takes you out. We know that there is a door that will later drop you. Way down? Okay, so it looks like the bone shell... That's telling us something about the bone shell. Like, that's probably going to bounce back. No, it's not going to bounce back. Okay. I think it's telling us that a bone shell is required for that segment so we can sit safely on top of the poison level. And moreover, that you have this interesting on-off mechanism, as well as a bullet blaster that is 2 spaces below the bone shell, and which may fire something if it's properly exposed. We know that this part's crap. We actually do realize that. Okay, so that's interesting. That just stops. And now we're just trapped. Okay. Now, is this location safe? Yes. That doesn't seem to do anything interesting for us, though. Unless the blaster fires something. No, seems to be 1 layer too low for that. So maybe... Okay. Yeah, but it looks like with a bone shell we can probably sail down there or something. Okay. Yeah, I do wonder if that's the right idea in the first place. We don't have a lot of options here. We can go through... if we have some kind of power-up, we can go through the saw blade. But we don't. So, for example, if we had the bone shell. Or a mushroom. But it seems clear to me that that's not the way to get one. The door over there. We know that's unlikely to be helpful. Although maybe the P-switch... Whoops, no, we trapped ourselves. We should have run through. We should run through and probably grab that coin, in fact. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Okay, P-switch first. No, we know we can't do that because the spike ball will crash against the blasters. Okay, so spike ball has to be first. Okay. That was a mistake. We should not have jumped through. know that won't do the job. We know that busts everything open. Okay. Actually, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. This breaks the scroll stop. Because it breaks the scroll stop, we are able to head over to the spot where the 1-up mushrooms are, drop in on that from above, and see if spawning anything from that location makes a difference. So let's hit this, go over. Well, we can see ahead a little bit, but that doesn't seem to do anything for us. Okay. Track set up here. Yeah, the blaster 2 spaces under the bone shell looks very suspicious. Certainly supposed to do something. I almost feel like there is something that is supposed to break the upper level of blocks here. Like if there's, for example, you know, some kind of trampoline or something else here. You get a spike ball rolling over here and carving up the middle path. I don't see how to do that yet, though. Let's just do it this way again. I mean, that's certainly one thing we can do as well. Doesn't seem to accomplish anything. We know eventually there will be some on-off mechanism that is likely to be interesting. I actually don't remember what was in that question block. We should check it. Question block on the top right. Yeah, okay, no, that actually lets us through. I don't know why we didn't try that previously. And that lets us wrap around. Okay, we'll just need to kind of... Okay, no, that is actually a safe spot. We just need to go over to Chompset. And then wrap around that side. We are progressing. We're doing some things right. Yeah, so I did see that solution earlier. I wonder why I didn't jump through. Don't know why I forgot to try that twice, because we'd seen this, we'd seen it release, somehow I'd missed the fact that we can jump through here. And this time, the Chomp's released a little further, which is convenient for us. A matter of safety. Also means that we can afford to hit this now. And release a mushroom, although we don't actually have a safe way of getting it. Although, maybe if we bought the invisible block underneath. Nope, that doesn't raise it high enough. So why don't we just come here again? Drop. We can now open up this passage. Okay. Nope, that was not correct. Seems like our objective should be to obtain a mushroom which will allow us to damage boost through this saw blade. Don't know if I see a way to do that. Or if it's possible to do that, or if I have to reset. Yeah, I mean, there's a certain dependence on invisible blocks here that... I don't remember what comes out of this block, like the one that is right above our current position. I don't think that can be anything useful, though, given that you have the hard blocks that are directly overhead. But anyway, we've gotten as far as unlocking our way to traverse this part of the level. How do you release the mushrooms? Yeah, try to hit... something else that we're not doing there, I guess. Let's start over. Okay. Retrace our steps so far. We got this. We got that. Whoa, mistake. But it's a mistake that will let us test some things here. Okay. Okay. Gonna blast through. We'll just retrace the solution that we had previously. Now we know that when we roll the other spike block down to the left, it's crashing against the ground blocks that are underneath the little chain chomp pen there. That's what deactivates it. So the idea should actually be that we hit the bomb first, right? And then make our way up. Except if we hit the bomb first, we are actually trapped down there. We don't have a way to go up. As when you hit the bomb, this gets released. And actually, no, you have the same problem. No matter what, the large spike ball will crash against this thing here. So let's just do it the way we're already doing it. No, should have done that a little more cautiously. Nope. Okay, same method as before. And we'll let the chomps do some jumping around. No, bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. So we know that popping the bomb allows the mushrooms to fall in. Yeah, I feel like popping that block to bounce the mushroom out was probably the right idea in the first place. I don't know why it didn't work last time, though. So I should try that again to see if that was just an execution issue. Okay. And let's inch our way forward. Yeah, I guess there is a bit of variance to how the chomps get released. At least we only have to deal with one of them. So ideally, I want to hit the mushroom from below and bounce it up. Last time, I think maybe it was just a positioning issue that prevented me from doing that. Nope. I don't think that's going to work. That will not be the answer. Now, does the P-switch affect anything else other than allowing us to go down and grab this coin? No, we were too late. Okay. Do this again. I think the move order is mostly right so far, from what I can see. I don't see how we would adjust what we are already doing. In that it seems to be the thing that is giving us the most progress, but we still need to figure out how to pick up a power-up. That seems to be the main stumbling block at this point. In fact, if you look at this, so underneath the bone shell, you see a bullet blaster. If the bullet blaster is raised by a mechanism like a seesaw, then what it would do is it would deliver the shell, and it would deliver the shell and give us the power-up that we need in order to make it across safely. So the question is, how do we apply some weight on this side to raise this? If it is something that we raise on this side. Like, it might not be. It seems like there's going to be some kind of mechanism that depends on dropping objects down below. Like I'm defusing a bomb? Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much what it is, except you get to try a couple of times. I mean, and we do need to do something about this bomb, right? Like, this bomb releases the mushrooms into this area. And then we need to find some way to raise it, but currently the one moving part that we haven't really made use of so far is the boo, but boos don't clip into anything, so I don't think that's helpful. Yeah. I don't know if anything I'm trying here is actually getting closer. We know that bumping this isn't going to raise the power-ups. And bumping the bomb does ignite the bomb. Quite possibly need to do some kind of run around with the P-switch, huh? I don't know. Trap the chomps over here on this side. Ah! No. No, that's not it. I was hoping that dropping the chomps like down to the lower level would maybe do something. Because I know that they don't die in poison, right? Like, if you release the chomps and lead them down here, I believe chomps don't actually die in poison. I may be wrong about that. I didn't think they did, though. Because I'd played with that mechanic before. You still wouldn't want to hit the P-switch, though, because, like, then... well, if you're standing here and the shell goes up, then you can grab it, but you don't want to come into it from the side. You could always pick it up, I guess, but you don't want to kick the shell. Well, I don't know if chat has any ideas. It looks like we have run into a bit of a roadblock in terms of figuring out how this is all about the power-up. But it seems like the move order is correct so far. Like, I haven't really made use of this one-up there. It's possible to grab it, of course. Oh, the one-up. The one-up. No, because hitting this will launch it to the left regardless. I was thinking that like if you have an item come down here and apply weight to what might be a seesaw down below, then that might help. But so far we haven't found out how to actually send anything here, and that's a bit of an issue. However, we know that releasing the big spike block actually does open a path for the 1-up mushrooms. So we want to let them drop, right? Or did they despawn? I think they actually despawned there. But if we chase them... No, they drop him down here. Okay. I feel like the 1-up mushrooms that we release actually do have some kind of impact. So for example, if we release them such that the 1-up mushrooms come down here, like that's a matter of timing. Like we can time this such that the 1-up mushrooms drop down below the yellow block. They come down on this side, they raise the shell. But I've got to be very quick about hitting this and going for this right away. No. And they deflect off the wall. That's not going to work. Yeah, what I was hoping for there was that, like, you could drop power-ups down here, and they would roll back on this side towards the 50 coin. I feel like the 1-up mushrooms are the one moving part here that we can actually access that would allow us to do this. But I don't remember what was under them, so let's just take a look at this carefully again. So, and if we can't come up here now because we'll have no way of getting out. Unless we hit this first. Hit something underneath the 1-up mushrooms. And then drop back down before the poison comes up. Right? And... on the other hand, now you have a different... well, now you have 2 additional blocks for this thing to break. I don't think that actually does anything. So... okay, we sent the mushrooms down. We... eliminated a bunch of chomps. Yeah, I don't know about this. We may need some kind of hint here soon, or I may not be able to complete it on this attempt, I think. But scrolling up, we see jump blocks up there. That might be interesting. Some kind of track setup. We know that if we drop the blasters here first, the big spike ball crashes against this. We don't actually want that. We want something to roll down this side. I was hoping... we need to find some kind of path to get the 1-ups to go down this way. Actually, I think I know how. And you do it by dropping the P-switch after all. Yeah, let's try that. If you deflect the 1-ups against the P-switch, and not the P-switch, but rather the blasters that are dropped by the P-switch, then we get somewhere. Now, is this something that we are able to execute? I think so, because just a moment here while I kind of give this a... Yep. Sorry, we just had to take a moment there. Yeah, I may not be able to finish this one simply for time constraints, because I do have to go fairly soon, but I think we have the idea now. We drop this. We tag that. We release the 1-ups. We follow them over, we let them raise the shell. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. Well, we dropped a 1-ups there now and nothing has happened. So that may not be it after all. I thought this was a pretty good move order, though. Like, seemed correct. But now that we have dropped these, can we actually get out of here? No. Okay. Oh, but look at how the mushrooms were released. Yeah. How did it get released? We did something different that time. Okay, we have to look at this again. Let's attempt the same move order. How did that happen? Okay, so that time we actually did get the power-up release. Alright, so let's attempt the same move order again. Just so I can take a proper look at that, because I didn't see what was, in fact, different about the way these came out. Grab that. Punch this. Those get lowered. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we actually need to blow up the bomb first to get the power-ups rolling around here, and then we do all the rest of that setup. Yep, we got it, we got it. I think. Actually, no, there's one part of this that's still unsolved. Actually, no. No, well, I have it, I have it. I think lowering those 1-ups out of the way doesn't matter after all, so we don't need to keep that in mind with the move order. What we're going to do is we're going to open that path. Now we hit the P switch. Okay, no, I did that wrong. I needed to come out with the right side. Yeah. Yeah, we need to give ourselves a way to open up the bomb spot there. The way we're going to do it is this. I'm going to hit the block, I'm going to go left, I'm going to hit the bomb, and then drop. Okay. Now we are in business. Now we drop the P. Yeah, we totally failed to release it, but maybe that will matter. We're about to find out if it matters. I don't think it will, because now we have a way to go through. Okay. Whoa, we made progress. Look at that. Incredible. Okay. Now we have a problem. No on-off switch. Okay, so we have understood that much of the level. I may not be able to finish this one just for time. If I don't, you are quite welcome to resubmit, and I might also finish it on a backlog stream. Like, since I know you're still waiting on a first clear for this, right? I might actually play this on a bonus stream if I can't finish it now, and if you see the clear, like, I will hopefully have the VOD posted. And yeah, it helps if you follow, because then you can see if I actually attempt this thing. Because, yeah, it does feel like we're finally making some headway, but just for the sake of length, I may not be able to go much further. Yeah, I feel like I am only scratching the surface, and that there's going to be quite a lot more to discover. So yeah, once in a while I do a catch-up stream that is not really viewer levels, but, you know, is levels in my backlog, either my personal backlog or previous submissions that I just hadn't finished yet. And so hopefully I will be able to finish this one on one of those. So I don't think I'll have time to finish it today, as I said. But thank you for bearing with me anyway. Oh, how do we do that? I want to at least get one more good look at the right side that we have progressed to, though. Whoa, did not expect that to happen. Yeah, and thank you for submitting it. We'll try to at least get one more clean attempt on the right half so I can at least read what's going on there. Since we do have this solution worked out already. This part here. That was terrible timing. I'm gonna die. No. It's very intricate as a puzzle, so. Might as well grab that in case it matters. Not sure if it will. Okay. Boost through. Now what on earth happens? Look at this. Like, this looks like it's a potential damage boost spot right here. Like, on this saw blade, but... Oh boy, okay. That's unexpected. Okay, so at this point I think I will call it. But thank you for submitting that. We will definitely try to return to it either if you resubmit it or in one of my catch-up streams, possibly over the weekend. So if somebody else gets first clear on this before I do, congratulations to them. If not, I'm certainly willing to return to it. And in the meantime, you know, if you found any kind of cheeses or debugs that you need to do, you can probably re-upload that since there's no clear yet. But thank you for coming by and for submitting. So we'll just soft remove this for now. Yeah, pretty interesting puzzle so far. I'll mark this as something that I'd want to go back to. Although maybe I'll regret liking it when I see later parts of the level that are just manifestly unfair. But yeah, thank you for the follow and for dropping by and for the submission. That will be the end of the program for me today. So for those of you who have stayed, I will look for somebody to raid. Usually I'll try to find somebody who's starting up viewer levels or doing something else interesting. So just give me a moment and I will spin that up. As for my end of things, thank you for all the levels today and for your attention. And have a good day wherever you are.